Welcome one and all, welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Thanks to help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. Those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. Now, turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record. Dang, I missed it. You know I don't lose battles, Breon. Charizard Dynamax. Really hate that I freaking didn't get that dialogue in. Oh well. I'll get it in when I do Pokemon Shield. And Gigantamax Charizard. Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Sword. I was waiting for the game's title screen to show up before I announced that, even though I've been talking. Gotta freaking love that this room actually looks like an actual, room in a house instead of just like a small general room with an upstairs and a downstairs and one bed like what most Pokemon games have always been. Hello, hello. Also, I don't know if that's supposed to be a Switch Lite, or a phone that she's on. Oh, Flash Phone. Oh, that your new Flash Phone, Game Freak? Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. Gotta love that it starts out with it being looking very similar to a YouTube video. You know, the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Really? I mean, I'm not surprised because that's typically, to my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows in the comment section below, to my understanding, a lot of people in Britain, the UK, London, whatever, you say they're, call their mom, but the fact that they actually have her title as being Mom, not Mom, I freaking love that so much. I'll give kind of a general female voice. I don't want to just do my regular voice for her. Didn't expect you to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Game Freak. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyways. I record all my brother's matches. Frickin' TiVo. Or some sort of video record. I can't remember what the heck the abbreviation for that is. Come with me, Game Freak. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings a present when he visits, so I wouldn't forget the bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. Mine what? I imagine that means house, but still. Post-wick. As I frickin' learned when I did my recording my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe session doing the Star Warrior Cup with Slim Kirby, and the other people that joined in on the Star Warrior Cup, I need to be ever diligent, I guess. I need to frickin' keep a very close eye on that recording, audio recording, to make sure it doesn't screw up so I don't get screwed over. And as I mentioned in that second video, I think it was, I'm going to be turning off autosave whenever that gets introduced. Text speed, I would normally put it on fast, but since this is the first playthrough and I'm actually going to be uploading this to YouTube, I'm going to be keeping it normal. Of course, on Battle Style Switch, send to boxes. You can choose to have your Pokemon on these send to boxes or not when party is full. You can choose that Pokemon if you send to your boxes or not when your party is full. Okay, so Gyroscope. You can choose whether you wish to use the Gyroscope for camera controls of Pokemon Camp. I'll experiment with that when I eventually get to that, whenever that is in the game, before I decide whether or not to use it. Wow, setting for give and don't give nicknames, so that way if you don't want to go through and don't want to nickname your Pokemon, it won't ask you. Very cool. You can choose whether regular or inverted for vertical camera controls. We'll see how I feel about it when I get to the wild area. Autosave. You can choose to have your game save automatically or not. Off. Casual controls. This makes it easier to play with one hand. No. Pretty cool feature though. Show nicknames. You can select if you want to show your Pokemon's nickname during Link battles. Interesting. And they have the skip movie feature on, just like in Let's Go. Pikachu and Eevee. Yes. Sure you haven't forgotten anything you might need before you set out? What else does that thing say? I didn't read that the legend. X is recenter, Y is next destination, toggle weather on or off. Interesting. Holy crap, you walk around fast. I mean, it makes sense considering how big and vast the frickin' wild area is, but still. It's a fireplace that's built into the house that keeps things warm in the harshest winter. Much likes leaves leftovers around its bed from time to time. There are a lot of books and magazines about Pokemon neatly lined up. It's the television that Mom uses to watch her comedy dramas. The Brits and their comedy dramas, ha ha. I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny. I don't know what the British are usually into. Just seeing if there's anything else I can interact with. You actually see the light switches. I love all the little details. The fireplace, the things on the mantle. That I think it looks like an old-fashioned little clock. A photo, I think that's Yamper, I don't know. The flower pot. That window, the lamps. Those things, I want to say those are supposed to be like cups for display. Hearing Munchlax's cry in the old world gives me massive Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness vibes. Omgom. This is gonna be the mother. Oh, you can't go in there. Fine. The fridge is filled with food your family likes. Munchlax will come to eat any leftover food so the sink is sparkling clean. I'm not expecting to find anything, I just want to see everything you can interact with, as well as look at all the details in this and actually stop to appreciate the little things instead of just continuing on with the game. It's a state-of-the-art microwave oven that Mom insisted on buying that. It's a simple desk that you can keep using even when you become an adult. The latest video game console is sitting by the deli. I like how they don't even refer to it specifically as Nintendo Switch. It's a plush of the Pokemon Eevee. It's super soft at the touch. Cool Pikachu poster. You brought in your mom's little bag. Adventure Guide. Open the X menu by pressing the X button. Save your progress by selecting save. You can also check a location and your next destination by selecting the town map. You can check this adventure guide anytime you want in the key item section of your bag. It's the bed you want to buy as a family. It's super comfy and puts you to sleep instantly. Gotta love how high quality that freaking Nintendo Switch looks sitting on that freaking area. It's a brand new telly. Your mom bought it so that you can use your game console. Oh, so they must... I take it that means in the UK they sometimes call television or TV telly. That's my only guess. Anyway. Oh, don't you look a treat. That's gotta be a British saying. I knew that bag would suit you. Because it's a British saying, I'm gonna say that over. Oh, don't you look a treat. I knew that bag would suit you. I heard a long hop is waiting, isn't he? Well, remember, no going into the forest for the two of you. I think I've interacted with anything. Now it's time to take in more details. There's the coats, that frickin' sun mirror. A broom. Another hat. And the kitchen has a fridge, has cupboards. Up above and below, microwave, a blender. A stove. I wonder if one of those is supposed to be a dishwasher. Oh, anyway, let's frickin' finally exit the house. Hop is waiting for you. Better head outside. Voodoo. Have a look at you, Game Freak. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything that you might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Wooloo, but what's it doing there? Hey, you silly Wooloo, I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now you listen, no going past that fence, no. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering world. I love its cry. Nah. Now that that's taken care of, how do you know it's not going to keep tackling the frickin' fence? How about it, Game Freak? Let's race. But I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging about that big old bag? Hey, I'm not about racing. I'm about taking in all the gorgeousness of this game so far. Ultimately, the town of Postwick, a farming town since days of old where people and their Pokemon live in close harmony. Gotta love they actually let you know what the Pokemon are saying without having to frickin' interact with them, and you can still interact with them if you choose to. Is this gonna be the technology guy? This is totally the technology guy. I knew it. Oh, science, whatever. The power of science is amazing. Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't that super amazing? I knew it would be the science technology guy. And I imagine these Wooloo are to keep you from progressing further. That can be repeated, right? Okay, good. I wanted to read that. What's the point of having the Wooloo then blocking your way if they're gonna have him talk to you? Just for aesthetic, I guess? I don't know. Hey, Game Freak, Hop was looking for you, you know, but no need to go to the next town to find him when he lives next door, right? Right next door, right? Mailbox. Hop's house. Yeah, I imagine this is where we have the first battle. It's a well-used barbecue. The grill is perfectly seasoned. What are we having tonight? Grilled curry, perhaps? Yeah, I figured that other door wasn't an entry. Mom, is he here?
There you are, at last, Hop. Oh, and you brought along Game Freak. Hello, dear.
Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard?
He's not here yet for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only arrived at the station in Wedgehurst.
Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Too late.
Oh, will you? Yes, that probably is for the best.
You gotta come with me, Game Freak. You've still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. What do you have to say about your son with him gone?
Go on with hope to pick up Leon, won't you, Game Freak? I know you're the reliable sort. I'll have everything ready for a barbecue in the garden by the time you're back.
Tables, a book. I like the interior of this house, all the frickin' like I want to say it's aqua, it's like green, blue, aqua, something like that color. Frickin' barrel or whatever that thing is of umbrellas, boots, and shoes. Hey, that purloin's standing up. That is not okay. Hey, it's my old black golfing guy. Hop, his brother is a superhero. Oh, come on. I wanted more text for you than that. Oh, well. Meow. Charizard, Machamp, Gengar, all are look kind of purple. It's one of the TVs that Hop always watches the Champions matches on. Nintendo Switch with blue and red Joy-Cons. How come he gets the one with red and blue Joy-Cons and I get the one with the frickin' gray ones? It's one of the TVs that Hop always watches the matches on. The sheets are very wrinkled.
Leon is so busy that he hardly comes home, but I would like to keep his room clean and tidy.
It's a well-used training machine. Pokemon can probably use it too. There's a collection of various caps. The top shelves are filled with books that seem to be hard to understand. That only adults read those types of books. That's concerning to me. Are those dirty magazines? There's a collection of various cups. I know it said caps, not cups. If those are dirty magazines, I'm concerned. Sure, Leon, trophies, a medal, hanging medal, a hanging shirt. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Game Freak, wild Pokemon can come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. And I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But now you Game Freak, so we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. Part 1. No wandering into the tall grass for you if you've got no Pokemon on your own, mate. Oh, what? We're Australian now? Let's go immediately in the station. It's dead ahead from here. Gather one, gather all. There's lots of people up ahead. Hello, I'm trying to think of a good British voice. Hello, trust. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our beautiful champion, Leon. You and the Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you... well, thank you for that. I hope you all carry out in training up your Pokemon and never sharp in battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We all were working on our battlefields just like you taught us to, Lee. That Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Lee. Pull. So my number one fan is that all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly an inch and a quarter since the last time I saw you. Bingo, that's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated for so long, Ailey. Those bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Game Freak, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee, and you Game Freak, bet I can... Come on, Lee, and you Game Freak, bet I can beat the both of you back home. That Hop boy's wanted to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Fast travel. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. Before I continue with the dialogue, I'm going to say I'm planning on having each one of these videos be around, like, an hour long at minimum, but around an hour to an hour 20 minutes long per video. Maybe there'll be times where they're longer, but I'm aiming for an hour to an hour 20 minutes for the length of each video. Each video will be an hour to an hour 20 minutes long. Again, that's my goal. You brought Game Freak and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Take a good look, you two. Grass-type Pokemon Grookey, the Fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny, and the Water-type Pokemon Sobble. Wow. That actually had me freaking... Alright, line up everyone. Dang it with dialogue, I have a thing I want to say here. Which will you choose? Before I read that, I have something to say, and that is that part where the frickin' Sigisberry fell and scared Sobble and started crying. That choked me up and gave me tears. I felt for him. Holy crap. Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo after all. So let's see here. The grass-type Pokemon Grookey, eh? It's soothing, like a nice long walk in the woods. The grass-type Pokemon Grookey, is it? I'm gonna say no, because I want to show the dialogue off for all of them. It's natural to want to consider your options, though going with your instincts is fine as well. Choose your dear partner however you like. Scorbunny is fire-type. It's filled to bursting with fiery passion. You'll set on the fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny? No. I figured that was the same exact dialogue. And then Sobble. That's the water-type Pokemon Sobble. It adapts to anything. It surely is water flows. Going with the water-type Pokemon Sobble? No. Anyway, in the past I thought about this and reasonings for it. I'm not going to let you guys know what the reasoning is, but I thought about this in the past like I just mentioned, and I am going with Grookey. And I don't have a nickname for him, so I'm not going to bother nicknaming him. Or her, if it ends up being a 12.5% chance female. You chose Grookey. Nope. Grookey's been added to your party. It sounds like, unless that's from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I want to say, unless I'm wrong in what I'm about to say and it's from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I want to say that's just a remastered version of that sound file from Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun and Moon. Because that sounded very similar to, I want to say, the Sun and Moon games. So it'll be Grookey for you, nice one. Then I'll go with Sobble, you're mine. I was wondering, because I didn't know prior to now, if you choose the one that you're strong against or the one that you're weak against. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I'll be doing some serious training. I bet you will, Hope. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you in Game Break, so the two of you can battle and train. So the two of you... Sorry guys. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. Poor Scorbunny. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict but real strong and real kind too. I love they do that so the starter that wasn't picked doesn't feel left out. I'm not sure who's talking, so I'm just gonna say this. It's probably one of the moms. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Danny's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Is it actually going to be grilled curry? Kebabs. Very interesting Pokemon healing music. I kind of like it. Actually, I do like it. It's very interesting to say the least. The next day. You spent the whole night with that new pup of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on alright, understanding one another, maybe even built up a bit of love. Of course I have, Lee. Me freaks me fast friends with her groupie too. Love the soundtrack. And listen up, new trainers, believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at her for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think Game Freak might be able to challenge you, then I guess she's my first rival, but I'm not planning to lose to her and miss out on my chance to be the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle, too. You think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you can handle yourself in a battle against your friend if she's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? No, because it's not the first battle of my life. Yes. Believe in your Pokemon and care for them too with all your heart. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion Tom battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board, Pokemon and traders alike, then let's do this. What if it's going to be a freaking tutorial on how battles work similar to Leaf Green and Fire Red? I've watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine. Oh crap, I meant to use my regular voice. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Freaking love this music. Pokemon battle it is then. I've got two partners with me. No, there's no running from the trainer battle. Had to show that off. Bag. So it's a male. What's its initial nature? Not serious, it's a neutral nature. There's plenty of siestas. The quality of the Pokemon in battles is definitely significantly improved over Let's Go. Maybe not significantly, but it's definitely improved a good amount. Oh, critical hit. A critical hit? What kind of beginner's luck is that? I wonder if it's a 6 critical hit or that is RNG just like it is normally. And that's dialogue you can only get from Hop if you actually get lucky enough to get a crit in the first battle with him. Branch Poke. Xenoria, I've added another trusty ally to my team. Move info. Branch Poke 40. The user attacks the target by poking it with a sharply pointed branch. I want to say that little star means it's a physical attack. Oh, I freaking love that split screen. That is so freaking cool. But yeah, when it comes to the power of the move, Branch Poke is pretty much Vine Whip. Did you already know what type of advantage is? Unless later on they do show you, unless they do end up doing that, it appears that, as of right now, that they actually, again, I love that too. That is so freaking cool. Like seriously, I love all these dual screens, like side by side and top and bottom. I freaking love it so much. I can't remember what the frick I was saying now. Oh, that's what I was on about. Like, unless they show it later on and they just don't right away at the beginning, it appears that they got rid of what they introduced in 7th Gen, which is actually letting you know which moves are super effective, neutral and not very effective, and no effect against other opponents. I love the level up soundtrack, or sound effect. Interesting victory music. I do like it. It's an interesting take on it. But I freaking love that victory fanfare, the da-da-da-da-da-da, before this plays. That is so epic. Freaking love the soundtrack, though. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1, you and that group here are too much. And you get 2 levels off it. 400 for winning. Well, that was a shot. I guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. Yeah, when your Pokemon all fought hard, made me almost walk to let out Charizard and join in all the fun. Good effort out there, Grookey. Well done, I'll get you all sorted. I figured that meant healed up. The Game Freak, you got real promise. In fact, I've got a favour to ask you. Be a real rival help, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You join the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Game Freak. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. The trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about older Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know? It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then. We're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Game Freak. That's the kind of enthusiasm we're trying to know. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You probably better go tell your mom that we're heading out, though. I'm probably going to aim for at least an hour 10 for this video, considering there's all this preliminary stuff. Crash, Game Freak, did you hear that just now? The legendary, perhaps? And the gates opened, and the Wooloo that was there. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, though? Or through there, do you? But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once and she came back in a real state, and that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward. was good. Game Freak, what do you say? I don't know. Come on, why do we have to do these split decisions? We gotta save it. Right. Dude, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. You just made it like you sounded like you were implying we shouldn't freaking go in there. Now you're saying, oh, let's go in there. You need some help, Pop. Hope you're ready for anything because we're going in. First we went another, and it was in the town of Postwick. At this time, the Pokemon was level 5. This Pokemon is pretty serious by nature. I love the little, like, extra text they add to it. Compared to previous generations. Come on, Game Freak, we can't just leave the Pokemon on its own. Slumbering Well. Looks similar to Glenwood Tangle. It also gives me Wind Waker vibes where frickin' Tetra falls down. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Is that part of the soundtrack, or is that because of the situation right now? Okay, I frickin' love the grass. That grass is really high quality compared to what it ever has been in previous Pokemon games. Go with it. Is this game's equivalent of Rattata and Raticate? Okay, I freaking love that freaking Wild Pokemon Defeated soundtrack, man. Holy crap, that has got me so choked up right now. Oh my gosh, man. I'm actually tearing up and choked up. That freaking Wild Pokemon Defeated, the Wild Pokemon Defeated soundtrack is freaking gorgeous. Holy crap. I would have never thought of all soundtracks. The freaking Wild Pokemon Defeated or Hot Pokemon, the soundtrack would freaking make me get choked up and tear up. Wow. Holy crap, man. Oh. So I guess that's to get you sneaking. But anyway. Doing alright there, Grookey. Let's be... Okay, he'll heal you. Let's be sure to be in tip-top shape. There, now let's push on. Holy crap, this music, though. I love the soundtrack. So this is the game's standard bird Pokemon, I take it. Interesting, a nerve. Its face reminds me of frickin' Hoo-Hoo, which I want to say is actually in the game. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Let's heal up. Let's be sure you're into that tape. I was wondering. Anyway. Okay, so they do. Okay, then I was curious about that. So that was just for that one battle, I take it. So they did carry over what Sun and Moon introduced, 710 introduced, which was showing you effective, not very effective, no effect, or super effective. Also a female. Come on, Gabrick, that Mulu might be in real trouble. Hey, I wanted to heal. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. Legendary Pokemon? Yep. What in the... Larard. So, that means you're gonna... Part of the thing is you're gonna just get knocked out by the thing. It doesn't even show you its level or its name. Now I see why they did that in the Pokemon web... Part of the reason why they did that on the Pokemon website, too. Let me guess, if you try and run, you can't escape. You can't run away for some reason. Yeah, you're supposed to get frickin' knocked out. And then probably you get an earful from the professor, like what you mentioned the girl getting. So... Well, the move had no effect on it. Avery, I can't see anything. You okay? Interesting. It distorts the music too. Like, kind of like makes it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I do like that effect that had on the music. It's really cool. I can't see anything. Ooh, Hulk Grain Freak. Time for scolding. Well, Lee, how'd you manage to find your way here? Your pants with directions. You always get lost. That's gotta be another freaking British saying. Never heard of your pants. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting for ages for you too, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Nah. The little chop's just fine. that all of you had fighting by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. At least that wool was alright, yeah, Game Freak? I thought we'd had it when that weird frog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it, I mean, really. They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves pass right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering world, are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, it was an earful, but it wasn't, like, harsh or any freaking thing. You made me think it was harsh when that girl got an earful from the professor, so don't give me that crap, Hop. What an experience. This will make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. Get over yourself, dude. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Whitehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word, even worse than Lee just did. Again, that's gotta be another British thing, because I don't know what spare is supposed to mean. Like, even trying to use the context to figure out what that sentence means, I can't figure it out. That's gotta be a British thing. I imagine your Pokemon gets auto-healed. Crap. Key items: Adventure Guide and Fishing Rod. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to, and I want to say it definitely sounds like they did what I expected they would, and they reused the save game sound file from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in this. Pokemon Sun and Moon vibes.
Well now, isn't Cranky just a sweetheart? Yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad somebody bothered to tell me. Off to Whitehurst, aren't you? Here we are, with the pocket money for your journey.
Is she loaded like the mother and Sun and Moon, like 30,000 bucks or whatever?
Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center, maybe some potions or something. Remember the Great King will battle to the very end for you. So don't go pushing the poor dear too hard.
Tum-tum.
You, Yuki, look after a little Game Freak. Come home to us any time that you need. After all, East or West, home is best.
Mystery gift is now available. So let's see here. A couple things. First off, oh, I don't have the trainer card yet, so I don't think I can check the amount of money I got. I gotta show it. Yeah. I don't know how much money you had. Maybe you only start off initially. It has to. Okay, I think I figured it out. Because you get 400 after you beat Hop, so I think the game starts you with 1,000. You get 400 for Hop, and the mother gives you 30,000, like in Sun and Moon. Only start with 5 Pokeballs. Mystery gift. So now it's time to get that special Meowth via the internet. You're not connected to the internet. Time to get that Meowth. Gigantamax Meowth gift. Please choose the gift you want to receive. Go check out your party. There's one other thing I'll be getting with this. Get with code or password. Attention, if your battery runs out or you're disconnected while you're receiving a gift with the code or password, you may no longer be able to receive the gift using the same code or password. Please check your system's battery. Please also make sure you have a stable internet connection. So, before I enter this code, I'm going to let you guys know right now, I did get the pre-order Pokemon Sword and Shield double pack, which includes the Dynamax crystals, so I'm going to get the one for it right now. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm not going to spoil what the Pokemon is, but it is the one that's not available in this game ordinarily that I'll be using. So anyway, U904 2C 6F NY 4Q D1 0Y. So let me read that over. It is for this one that only appears in Pokemon Shield, and I'm playing Sword. U904 2C6F NY4Q and D10Y. Dynamax Crystal gift. Here's what you got. Okay, I'm gonna check out the store with the Pokeball Plus once I get more Pokemon. So now let's see here. Actually, no, bag. Other items. Okay, it actually shows you what it is, so now you guys know what it is. It's a Larvitar. An item that it causes a Larvitar to appear from the watch over layer in the wall area until the end of the day. Heck no. Yeah, medicine, Pokeballs, battle items, berries, other items, TMs, treasures, ingredients, and key items. So let me check this Meowth. Fake Out, Growl, Slash, and Payday. Oh, it has a naughty nature, I think that is. Yep. I don't plan on using this Meowth as a part of my team, so... But even so, I'm going to use the Pokeball Plus for a different Pokemon. Like Yamper is a good example of what Pokemon I might use to test the Pokeball Plus functionality in this game, because I don't know what it is. But now there's two Kadoos. Unless there always was and I just didn't notice them both. Here we go, this is quite the big step, you know, my first step towards becoming the next champion. Guess I'll probably train Unstoppable a bit by having a battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball. Mark out on front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. Well, here's the bug of the game. Great. Yeah, they definitely reuse, like, this is one thing I do know for a fact. They definitely reuse the successfully captured Pokemon soundtrack from the Sun and Moon games. It's either that, Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee, or both. But I know it's reused from one of those previous games. Interesting, you can actually catch Pokemon before getting the national. I apologize. Before you get the Pokedex. Okay, I freaking love that freaking sound effect, music, whatever you want to call it, that plays for picking up an item. Holy crap, that is epic. And once again, that had me choked up for a couple seconds there too. Let me check what bug. It's solid bug. Compound eyes. That's a female and it's level 4. What if that thing is fur coat? Glad that crit didn't kill it, because I want to catch it. Grookey learned Taunt. That gets me wondering if Grookey ends up becoming a grass dark type. Oh, Fluffy, that's what I meant, not Furco. Furco, I want to say, even though it does the same thing, is exclusive to, the frickin' dog from 6 Gen X and Y. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, critical hit. I was gonna say, that did a lot of damage for a mon that's half my level. Power Trip. Solid flying type. The user boosts both its strength and attack the target. The more your stats are raised, the greater the more power. It seems like this is not a new move, I don't know, but regardless, it's pretty much like, what's the psychic move that's 20 power? Stored power. It's like stored power. So whenever you get an item you haven't gotten before, it actually gives you the description of the item. Very interesting, cool, and awesome. It's great type medicine for treating paralysis. It can be used to free a single Pokemon that has been paralyzed. Ultimate Charizard. I'll explore this area in the next video. Right now, I'm just gonna Champions here. I just remember what the sign here used to say. To the right is the Pokemon Lab. On the opposite side is the station. This month's birthday horoscope is spot on. Do you want me to tell your fortune too?